friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is going to be yet another tutorial because obviously I haven't done enough tutorials yet. Today's tutorial is going to be on this smoky eye with tons of glitter that I'm wearing right now, and I actually asked you guys in my June favorites if you guys wanted to see a smoky eye centered around the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow eyeshadow in Molten Midnight, which is just a black shade with tons of like silver glitters in it, and pretty much all of you guys said yes, so that's exactly what I'm doing for you today. I love the way this look came out, so much so that I think I want to wear it on my birthday this year, my 24th birthday, when I'll be 37 weeks pregnant. I cannot wait. Again, I just want to say please excuse the lighting. Same thing as last video. I'm still trying to play around with like my new lighting situation. I think it looks better in this video than it did in the last video, but I'm still not 100% happy with it, so I'm still gonna have to play around with it, so just bear with me. Hopefully every single video it gets a little bit better. And also excuse my hair. I just can't deal with it right now. It is just, it's way too hot. Like, let me tell you how hot it is right now. It's 93 degrees outside right now. Oh hell no. No. After this, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take my makeup off and jump in the pool because nope. So anyways, if you guys wanna see how I got this look, then please just keep on watching. So let me just start off the video by saying, unfortunately, we have no product shots for today's video. I'm sorry, you guys know I love my product shots and I take them very seriously. But for this video, I don't have them because basically this entire video was a hot mess. Everything that could possibly go wrong, if you follow me on Snapchat, you know it went wrong. So I'm sorry about that, but let me just tell you guys what I'm using. So I'm using the LC Minimalist palette for this eyeshadow look. The first color I went in with is Tone It Up, I believe. Tone It Up. It's the transition color in the palette, and I just took that, oh no, it's called Tone Up, excuse me. So I just took that with an E27 by Morphe and just threw this all into the crease as a transition shade, of course. You guys already know what it is with transition shades. You put them down in every look, you know what's going on. So then I went in with the color Warmth, which is just like a very warm brown color. It's very like Cocoa Bear and Brown Script by MAC and Sienna, you know, all the famous really warm brown colors. And I actually took a lot more of this than I usually would, and that's kind of a trick that I like to do when I'm doing smoky eyes, especially black smoky eyes, is to add a lot of warmth into the crease. That way you don't look like you just got punched in the face, or you don't look like a raccoon, or whatever you don't want to look like. And then I just took the brown color in the palette and applied that into my inner and outer corner, and then a little bit into the crease with a small crease brush by Makeup Geek. And then I just went in with the 217, which is with the brush that I used with the Warmth shade, and just blended out any harsh lines that I might have created, because the brush that I used is so densely packed and it's so tight that there's harsh lines. That's what's happening. The reason I added this color on the inner and outer corner is just so that I make sure that there's enough pigment on the inner and outer corner. I definitely wanted to wrap around like a smoky eye would, so that's what I did there. And then I just took a MAC 242 with the color Blank Space and applied this onto my brow bone as a little highlight. Every color in this palette is matte, so it's not going to add like any sparkle or anything. Then I grabbed a 242 brush and the color Smoke Out, which is a black shade, and it's very, very intense. The good thing about this look is that it's basically just a smoky eye, just a regular black smoky eye with the added glitter on top. So it's like, it's not something new, but at the same time it's good to give like steps and tips that I would do for a black smoky eye, and then just throw on some glitter on top. So I just placed that black color all the way on the lid up to the crease, and then I took that Makeup Geek brush that I used with the dark brown shade and just placed it into the crease. I definitely think it's important when you're doing a black smoky eye to place some of the black into the crease, but not too much, because then that's when you start looking very raccoony. And then I just went in with that MAC 217 to blend it out. Blending, of course, is so important with black smoky eyes. I can't stress this enough. You gotta blend. And I just made sure that when I blended, I went in with that Warmth color just to add more warmth, because I feel like that's so important in smoky eyes, even though I said it like 72 times. Now I'm grabbing the star of the show, the Steel and Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Shadow in Molten Midnight. And I just put this onto the lid. And with these, the thing is, if you open your eyes, even if you have like a very small hooded eye, like my eye is like so slightly hooded, it's like almost not even hooded. But the thing with them is that they transfer if they're still wet. So what I did was I just opened my eyes and let it transfer so that it kind of looks like it gradually was smoking upward, if that makes sense. So now I'm just doing my concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape, and then right on top of that, I decided I wanted like just a little bit more pop since the eyes are going to be so dramatic. So I went in with my Kevyn Aucoin Central Skin Enhancer in the color SX05. It's very light, but I put like very little product on just to brighten up the area, and that is like one of the most pigmented concealers like of all time, so definitely want to be careful with that. Then of course I blended it out with this super janky beauty blender, and then now I'm just baking the face using some RCMA No Color powder. I have just been obsessed with this powder again. I still want to pick up the Dermablend powder and the Cover FX one. I'm really leaning towards the Dermablend one though. Let me know which one you guys like better, because I'm always on the hunt for a new powder. Then I'm using my Marc Jacobs highlighter in Blacker, of course, in the waterline. What else would I be using? You can do like different colors in the waterline if you want, but I really wanted to keep it just like black and classy, and you know, I just wanted to do that. So I just did that, and I grabbed the black color in the LC Cosmetics Minimalist palette, which is called Smoke Out, and I'm just smoking it out exactly what the name of the shadow suggests. Again, I really wish that I had product shots for you guys, but if you understood the struggle, you would understand why I don't have product shots. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you probably already did see my struggle because it was that serious. So to blend out the black color, I just used the color Warmth. Again, like I said, super duper important. And I just used a pencil brush. I believe this one is from the Morphe Gunmetal collection. And then I just prepped my lashes for some falsies. The mascara I use is Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's one of my favorites. You guys already know this. And for lashes, I use Intoxicating by Flutter Lashes, one of my favorite pairs of lashes of all time. They're very dramatic and just, they're intense. Just exactly what I look for. Then, of course, for my inner corner, I'm using Ice Cold, which is a Skin Frost by Jeffree Star. And I've been loving this for my inner corner as of recently. Pretty much since I got it, I've been kind of nonstop with it. Kind of. Just a little bit. Now I'm going in with my contour. I'm using Earth Contour Powder by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I forgot how much I love this powder. I feel like I always take a break from this powder, and then I go back to it, and I'm like, oh, that's why I love you. And now for bronzer, I'm using Copper Brown, also by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And the brush that I'm using for my bronzer is an E3 by Morphe. You can see it's looking a little jaggedy. I don't know. Maybe I've been bronzing too hard. I don't know. To contour my nose, I'm using Earth, again by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is actually the first time I've ever used this color to contour my nose, and it actually worked out better than I pictured it in my head. It's kind of on the warmer side, which is why I didn't want to put it on there. But once you blend it out and, you know, do everything you have to do, it doesn't look bad at all. So now for blush, I'm using the color Luminoso by Milani. I wanted something that had color, but I didn't want it to be overpowering, of course, because we have this intense smoky eye that's supposed to be, you know, stealing the show and whatnot. So I didn't want to do something too crazy, and the brush that I'm using is the Yakio brush by NARS. And now I'm using my Custom Enhancer Drops by Cover FX in the color Sunlight. And this is actually the first time, believe it or not, the first time that I use this product, and I was blown away. I usually don't like a liquid highlighter because I feel like they're a little hard to blend out, a little stiff, and they're not really as intense in my opinion. But this one was so intense, so nice, and it sits on powder very nicely. But of course I had to go in with another one on top, you know how I do. So I'm using the Dior Air Luminizer powder in Nude Glow. It's just a more golden one of the two. I believe there's only 2 shades. I could be lying. They might have expanded, and I could be lying. But I just used that right on top, and it just paired so well with the liquid version. And of course I had to apply some on my Cupid's bow and on my nose. And for my lip pencil, I'm using Bound by ColourPop, which I forgot how much I loved this lip pencil. This was one of my favorite lip pencils for a very long time, and it's been a while. So I just whipped it out again, and I'm so happy that I did. And I was going for something a little bit more on the cool tone pink side, so I went with the color Classy by Colored Rain. It's a liquid lipstick, of course. And then once you got your lipstick on, then this look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for bearing with me during this rough time. I swear my next video will be better. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hi friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is just going to be a super chatty get ready with me. I'm actually